I saw these posters around, and I have to say the posters themselves, I got it, that the poster itself was a personal failure because they were posted on utility poles at about knee height. And I thought, who is going to read those? And also, that's hilarious. I take it you did that on purpose.
Thank you. Yeah, I had a lot of fun putting the posters. I was just trying to think about where people are looking, or like if you're kind of walking and you're bummed out, like looking down.
So you're already looking for people in that regret posture when you're trying to appeal to them.
Yeah, or just like anyone that is just looking around at the environment, having an internal think about their experience, maybe.
Well, I certainly noticed them, and I actually crouched down to read all the fine print on. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's awesome.
So what is a museum of personal failure?
It's emergent, I guess. Like it's when I started putting the posters up, I didn't really have a vision of what it would be. I guess because, I mean, I didn't know what would be in it. I didn't know what people would want to offer. And I also didn't, I just, there was no vision. It was sort of impulse. And then it's snowballed. It's bigger than me now.
Well, this is it. I mean, I was trying to, when I saw, again, the poster, I thought, is this a real thing or is this somebody having fun? Because the poster by itself was hilarious. It put a smile on my face. And when I walked away, I thought, hey, now I feel better.
Oh, I'm glad.
But it ended up being, it was intended to be a real thing.
Yeah. Or I guess it's kind of like a see what happens.
Yeah.
It was a see what happens, and I guess this is what's happening.
And it's snowballed. So tell me about what the reaction has been then.
Really varied. Like, I've been talking to people as it's coming to fruition about what it might look like, but people are interested. People want to talk about the things that, like, maybe they conceal, don't feel good about.
But as a museum, I mean, are you looking for physical items here? Because I've got a few good rejection letters that I could put in there.
You bring them in.
Yeah.
There's an area that a few people have sent me some rejection letters, so I'm just going to pin them up on the wall, and people are welcome to bring in their rejection letters and add them. Maybe it will like overflow.
I imagine it will. In a town full of aspiring writers, I'm sure you'll get a lot of them. What else symbolizes, or what else have you going to put in the museum to talk about or to demonstrate somebody else's unfortunate failure?
The interesting thing is that it's quite subjective. So it's like people have offered me, little pieces from like relationships that broke down, or like a project that didn't work.
Unfinished art?
Unfinished art. Gotten a lot of that.
Yeah.
Failed repairs.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Sometimes you try to fix something and you break it worse than when you started. So.
Right. And things that have just been repaired badly, like,
Totally.
Teacups, patched together. Where did this come from for you? I mean, why, where did this idea come from?
Heartbreak, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah. A relationship ended, experienced a loss, and then another, and I just felt like I had failed everybody. And it's like I just felt really lonely and kind of needed to move the emotion around. I was like feeling pretty, I don't know, when you fail, you're like staring at yourself. I felt kind of self-obsessed in a way that was, felt kind of unsightly, or I didn't want to feel like that anymore. So just wanted to hear from some other people's stories, maybe like spread it into like a larger human experience than just like me as an individual. So
what made you think that people would want to share their personal failures? I mean, as you say, these are some pretty low moments in people's lives. Why would, number one, somebody, keep a memento of that, and number two, want to share it?
Yeah, I mean, as an aside, the keeping the memento thing has been an interesting part. Is like what we hold on to. Like I think that it makes for an interesting way to think about how people imagine themselves and like what these things are in their stories. Like we do hold on to, we stay in relationship with the things that we feel like we've failed.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess I just kind of wanted to talk about it, or I wanted to. Yeah, I don't know. So.
I guess do you see people who, they probably have an idea of what they wanted their life to be or wanted their life to be, and it's not going quite that way. And so they might have something from, the life they aspired to. I wanted to become a rock and roll star, so here's a drumstick.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually good. We haven't gotten a drumstick or an aspirational.
I can give you one.
That'd be a good. The next museum maybe is Aspirations, Museum of Aspiration.
But I guess that must be it too. Is that it's? I mean, those people might find a lot of failure in aspirations, or even in having to change direction.
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
So the process of curating it all, here you are, having gone through a difficult time, surrounded by the objects of a bunch of people who have presumably gone through a difficult time. What impact has that had on you personally?
It's made me feel less lonely, I guess. Like it's the part that I like the most that I've enjoyed the most about this is like going to pick up the things and meeting the people and yeah, just sort of realizing failing is part of the human experience and also it's like it is kind of beautiful that it's an attempt. Like people are giving me these things that they're like, I tried really hard on this and it like didn't work, or like other things came up and so I couldn't finish, but it's like they're beautiful things. Like the effort is tangible and yeah. So it's made me have a broader interest than my own limitations.
So the museum opens Saturday at the Kingsgate Mall, which is just such a great central location for it, and such a perfect location for sadness.
Yeah, really, I like it in there.
I love it in there myself. I know people make fun of it all the time, and yes, we do refer to it as the Hell's Gate Mall collectively, but that's okay too. No, I love the Kingsgate Mall because it has all of my favorite stores in one place.
Yeah.
And until February 3rd is when it runs.
Yes.
Okay, and after this run, do you see an opportunity to take this somewhere else? Could this be a touring exhibition?
Yeah, I mean, I like the model of make the posters, put them up for a while, get some emails, have some interactions with people, and then make an exhibition. So if there's more interest for more Museum of Failure, I'd be excited to do it again.
Evyan, thank you so much. It's great to meet you and really appreciate the effort, and thanks for the laugh.
No problem. Thank you.
Appreciate it. That's Evyan Collins, curator of the Museum of Personal Failure.